United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner McKay will now sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Join me in prayer, please. Supreme Architect of the universe, we invoke thy blessing at this time. May this meeting thus be conducted in peace and closed in harmony. Amen. Amen.
So would it be?
Commissioners, today is Thursday, August 22nd, 2013, and this is Allegany County's public business meeting. Gentlemen, are there any additions or deletions to our agenda?
No, sir.
I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the August 8th, 2013 public business meeting.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Brody, seconded by Commissioner Valentine. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Under the report of the President, I'd like to read the following. Allegany County Commissioners Michael McKay, Creed Brody Jr., and Bill Valentine participated in the Maryland Association of Counties, better known as MACo's, annual summer conference, August 14th through the 17th, 2013. This conference was held in Ocean City at the Roland Powell Convention Center. Commissioner Valentine serves on two MACo committees, legislative and education. The conference highlighted everything Maryland, known as America in Miniature, has to offer as a tourism destination and a home for business. The theme was Bring It All Back Home and focused on tourism as an economic driver, ways to plan for and encourage economic growth, how to cooperate among different levels of government and the private sector can result in bringing new businesses to the state of Maryland. During the conference, local government officials had an opportunity to gain knowledge and understanding of the most important issues facing local governments. Intergovernmental collaboration was emphasized. Officials shared ideas and discussed viable solutions in a number of challenges, both small and large. Year after year, the benefit from taking this face-to-face with colleagues is immeasurable. The education series and exhibits were emphasized at the conference. There were 2 special sessions, 5 general sessions, and 19 affiliate sessions presenting specified topics for administrators, attorneys, engineers, planners, IT professionals, etc. Commissioner Valentine was the moderator for the one session, County Compliance with the Affordable Care Act. How'd that go? We'll hear later. Special sessions included integrated stormwater and wastewater plans, understanding Maryland's new campaign finance landscape. The general sessions this year was how talent and culture create jobs, preserving partnerships in times of fiscal federalism, emphasizing the arts and culture for entertainment, enrichment, and economy, schoolyard and beyond, understanding and standing up to the bullies, and then the governor's address. They don't go hand in hand, though. The affiliate sessions, there was a venue of those, and we have that in our actual press release. Also, the conference featured 220 exhibits, booths. County leaders were able to learn from commercial vendors offering new products, services, programs, and designed specially for the use of county governments. This provides another way for county leaders to be able to meet with vendors and discuss how they can cut costs, streamline services, and benefit from their constituents. Also at the conference is the Academy for Excellence in Local Government, which Commissioner Brody and Valentine attended Academy courses. Commissioner McKay had already completed all the Academy courses offered this year at the conference. I've always been an overachiever, but anyhow. The Maryland Rural Counties Coalition met at the conference. The coalition emphasized standing together for our future. The coalition strives to increase the strengths of the rural counties by presenting issues collectively rather than individually. The coalition, which was established in December 2011, has grown from 4 charter counties from Western Maryland, Allegany, Carroll, Frederick, and Washington counties, now to 10 counties. That now includes Caroline, Cecil, Dorchester, Kent, Somerset, and Wacomico counties. During the MACO conference, the general business session, I had the pleasure of presenting the Maryland Rural Counties Caucus year-end report. And during that time, I met with MACO president, as well as the Wacomico County Executive Pollitt, Harford County Executive Craig, Carroll County Commissioner Howard, Talbot County Commissioner Bartlett, and Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown. We were in the same restaurant, and he did say hello, but that kind of counts. We talked about Allegany County. I am a player. So anyhow, if you would like to see the rest of the report, it is in our Allegany News release dated August 22nd, 2013. Gentlemen, moving right into our agenda, the public hearing. Item number 1 is the public hearing for Code Home Rule Bill 5-13. This is amendments to the Allegany County Public Ethics Law. Mr. Rudd, what say you?
Yes, this bill was introduced on August 8th, 2013. It makes minor changes to the current ethics law. These are at the request of the State Ethics Commission, who reviewed our law. The state law says that our ethics law must be at least as no less strict, I guess, than the state law. There was 2 issues that they had questions about, and just parenthetically, some of these things, the state basically reduced a lot of their standards, made them stronger, I guess is the best way to put it. One of them deals with gifts. For example, no county employee, official, et cetera, can receive unsolicited gifts unless of a trivial or ceremonial nature or exceeding a certain number. The law used to be $50. Our law said $50 has been reduced to $20 at the state level, so they recommend we change it. So that is one of the changes. The next one involves lobbying, and basically says if some person representing a group or representing a business takes commissioners to dinner or whatever, if they spend more than a certain amount annually, they're required to register as a lobbyist. Doesn't say they can't do it, they just have to register. The previous law said $200. The state's recommending $100, so that's the other change. So it's reducing the gift from 50 to 20 and lobbying entertainment meal expenses from $200 to $100.
Okay. Linda, did we have anybody sign up? No? Is there anybody like to make a comment? No? Where do we go from here?
After the hearing, after you close the hearing, then the next legislative day, which probably be the second week in September, unless you pick a special day, you can vote on it.
Okay.
We will likely pick a special day, and that will be September the 5th. Formal adoption.
Okay, I'd like to close this public hearing and have public adoption on September the 5th. All right, Commissioners, our action agenda, item number 2, Tire Collection Day Intergovernmental Agreement. Mr. Kale's not here, but how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're going to talk about Tire and Amnesty Day. Wow.
Well, with your blessing, we would like to conduct a Tire Amnesty Day on October the 12th. It is with the Maryland Environmental Service, and county residents will be allowed to bring 10 tires to the event. They will be passenger, light truck, and this year we're going to accept agricultural tires. It's free of charge. We're not allowed to charge residents under this agreement with MES. And that's part of their guidelines. The county may collect a maximum of 10 tires from each residential participant with a 1-trip limit per resident. Commercial haulers or generators shall not be permitted to participate in Tire Amnesty Day, so it's a residential, for residents only. We're planning it for October the 12th, which is a Saturday, 2013, at the Allegany County Fairgrounds. So we'll have planning on a lot of advertisement, paper and radio, and any place where we can get the word out. Off-rim tires, that's another one of the regulations. We have a 90-ton maximum limit that they're allowing us. So we prefer the non-rims to take away from the weight of the 90 tons. And the hours are from 9 until 2.
Okay.
What's the cost, Terry?
There is no cost to the county. This funding is through MES and the MDEs. It's generated from the 80 cents per tire that when you purchase a tire, that 80 cents goes into a fund. And eventually, when the funds build up, they allow the county's money to do this. So the county will have to provide staffing. But the transportation, the trucking, the disposal of the tires, which are recycled, is all funded through even some advertisement is
Wow.
funded through the
That's great.
MES. We've participated with them, I guess this is maybe my 5th or 6th, 7th time in the past.
So, all pun intended, you've gone around with them before.
Yeah. With a lot of tires, too.
She never tires of this program.
That's even better one. That's pretty
It's
good.
a great program, Terry, and I most certainly hope that citizens participate in this because it sure goes a long way to beautify the county if people don't roll their tires down over a embankment if they bring them in for free.
Exactly.
And 10 tires is a pretty significant number.
It's a great bargain for us, certainly.
Okay. Commissioners like to entertain the approval and execution of this agreement. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Valentine, seconded by Commissioner Brody. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Ms. Terry.
Thank you very much.
Item number 3, Commissioners, the Cumberland Area Metropolitan Planning Organization. Ms. Sierra, welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So tonight, I have, as part of the 2014 Cumberland Area Unified Planning Work Program, the city of Frostburg requested an intersection and approach study for the Park Avenue Braddock Road intersection that includes like Bowery Street and some other streets there. This project is part of the county's priority letter, and the purpose of creating a plan is so whenever the funding becomes available, the state has more encouragement to move forward with it. So I'm requesting to advertise the request for proposals so we can get a consultant on this project. So.
Commissioners, any questions? I'd like to entertain a motion for this advertised request for proposals. Is there such motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Brody, seconded by Commissioner Valentine. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Perfect. Thank you
very
very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Eberly, what do we have on our consent agenda today?
Commissioners, we have 6 items on your consent agenda for this evening. 2 of the items are bid awards. We have a travel request for our hazmat team to the annual conference in Virginia Beach. We have a very small budget amendment for the Board of Education, a grant, the acceptance of a grant for school bus safety for the Sheriff's Office, and overtime patrol. Last but certainly not least, thank you, Sierra, for item number 4. This is an amendment to the county's transportation improvement program so that we can allow the state of Maryland to issue a letter of concurrence to the Federal Highway Administration for the new entrance at Love's Truck Stop out off of 144.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Any questions, Commissioners? I'd like to move to accept our consent agenda. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner McKay, seconded by Commissioner Valentine. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Eberly, item number 10 was the musical montage I was going to put on there. Is it too late to add that?
Yes, it is, sir. You should have done that earlier today.
My timing's off. I have to talk to my voice coach about that. What might you have on your desk, Terry?
Commissioners, we had a bid opening earlier this week for the Potomac Hollow Road project, and then that's bridge number 8-008.
Okay.
And those bids have been referred to staff, and we look forward to awarding that project in the very near future.
I think we could take this on the road, Mr. Rudd. Who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know who's on third.
Anyway.
Today's pitching, tomorrow's catching. Shortstops, every dollar of it.
Anyway,
Do you have anything to say, sir?
no, that's enough.
Okay, wonderful.
Commissioners, I am taking off for the airport, please. I'm in a very slow-moving vehicle to be
Commissioner
traveling.
Brody, is there anything you'd like to say?
No, just had a very good year at Mako. It was very much a learning experience this year. Found out lots of things that was going on in the Eastern Shore that's actually affecting us and them. And I was very impressed to sit in with a Rural Counties Coalition meeting. That's made lots of, being our, I guess, our third year down there, lots of new contacts this year. So.
Yeah, we had about over 75 people in attendance.
Yeah,
So it was, I actually had to go get more chairs.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
So, because of last week, is there anything you'd like to say about last week's meeting,
No,
Commissioner?
I don't, because.
I skipped you
Well, there's some
the last
important
meeting.
stuff going on over at the airport. I was actually going to speak a little bit about at the last meeting, but I think I'm going to hold off to the next meeting because I'll know more in depth. It was kind of interesting at our elected officials breakfast where I was sitting there with Commissioner Valentine that Lieutenant Governor Brown actually made a beeline over to us and spoke to us, and invited him back to Allegany County, and he gave me his word he would be up this fall. He said he'd like to make several trips up, so that was
Wonderful.
very instrumental. So.
Good, good, good. All right, we'll see you.
Okay, thank you.
Commissioner Valentine.
If people recall, at our last meeting 2 weeks ago, we announced the creation of a scholarship fund that would be awarded to ACM, and it would be funded through monies that we receive from gambling proceeds at ACM. So as a part of that program, I met with Dr. Bamber yesterday. The college will start creating criteria by which students can receive the scholarship funding. They intend to break it up into 3 groups. There is funding needed for some students that want to do pre-college, so they'll have some money for those students. Then you have your traditional students, and then what they consider non-traditional students. A lot of that will be workforce training, people that may have lost their jobs want to go back for retraining, people trying to change careers. So I think this will end up being a big economic plus for the entire county. It'll help our students. And sort of interesting, Frostburg right now has a program that if you enter Frostburg with a 2-year degree, you get a 50% reduction from your tuition at Frostburg. So right now, our local students could receive 2 years free at ACM, proceed to Frostburg, and get 50% off of that. So, you know, education has suddenly become much less expensive for our students here in Allegany County. And as luck would have it, last night Commissioner McKay and I were at the after hours for the Chamber of Commerce, and we had the winning ticket drawn for a cash prize that they give out. We accepted that, and that money has already been given to Mr. Bennett, and that money will go directly into the scholarship fund. And Mr. Bennett, I do want my receipt for that money now.
How's that? You're right on the ball, on the dollar line. How come it says received by?
We did have a little bit of luck last night by winning the money as the county commissioners. That reminds me of a song too, Lucky Lady.
Net proof you paid me.
So
The money's in the fund.
the scholarship fund has started.
All right, perfect. Good news. Very good news. Ms. Linda, is there anyone? No? Okay. Remind everyone of our next public business meeting, which is going to be Thursday, September the 5th, 2013 at 5 o'clock right here in room 100. Please see the announcement about the fire hydrant flushing schedule and also the Allegany County government schedule. Please see those news release. I'd like to remind everyone I'll be at Harrigan's all weekend performing. And as we like to thank you for attending your county meeting, but Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are, good night.
Oh, my God. What was in that,
See,
whatever you were eating
that-
there?